मेरा प्यारा साथी, दाजुभाइ र दिदी बहिनीहरू, which means in English, hello my dear friends, brothers and sisters. Welcome to Milwaukee Nepal night. We organized this evening to present a flavor of Nepali culture. Tonight is also a fundraiser for a special project launched by Gangagar, but we'll talk about the organization and the project later in the evening. But first off, thank you. Thank you all very much for coming out tonight. There are so many people to thank that has made this evening possible. All the volunteers, the Nepali community of Milwaukee, the dancers that have put in practicing for tonight, the sponsors and the supporters of Gangagar, and each one of you here tonight. I hope you have a wonderful time. Learn a little bit about Nepal, get to see some of the culture, get to try some Nepali food. Speaking of food, how was Momo? Good? After the program, we'll have another round of momos too, so if you'll be hungry. All right. So for those of you who are eating momos for the first time, this is one of the famous Nepali food. Let's give a hand to all the volunteers in the kitchen who made over 3,500 pieces of momo. Food is not the only treat we have for you tonight. We have some great people, talented people and children that are going to perform tonight. So, to start us off, as a symbol of two cultures we are bringing here together tonight, we will sing to the national anthem of the United States and Nepal. The national anthem of the United States will be led by my colleague, Jim Unger, followed by the national anthem of Nepal, which will be led by the children and Mohini Suresta. Please help me welcome Jim.
If everyone would please stand.
Dawn's early light, what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
फुलका हामी एउटै माला नेपाली, सार्वभौम भई फैलिएका मेची महाकाली। सयो थुङ्गा फुलका हामी एउटै माला नेपाली, सार्वभौम भई फैलिएका मेची महाकाली। प्रकृतिका कोटि कोटि सम्पदाको आँचल, वीरहरूका रगतले स्वतन्त्र र अटल। ज्ञान भूमि शान्ति भूमि तराई पहाड हिमाल, अखण्ड यो प्यारो हाम्रो मातृभूमि नेपाल। जहाँ भाषी भाषा धर्म संस्कृति छन् विशाल, नग्रामी मात्र हाम्रो जय जय नेपाल। Thank you.
To support the charity that is helping children in Nepal. So I would like to call up Rahul to give us a brief introduction about Nepal. Rahul just traveled to Nepal past summer. He's a student at UWM. He's a student at UWM working on his master's degree. Please help me welcome Rahul Shakya.
Thank you guys. How are you guys all doing? Good food? This picture right here is Kathmandu Valley with Bodhanath in the middle. I don't know if you guys can quite see it. The temple in the middle. Nepal is a tiny country that's located in South Asia. It's a landlocked nation with India to its south and Tibet to its north. The border shared between Nepal and Tibet lies in the Himalayas, which are the highest mountains in the world, and it contains 8 of the 10 tallest peaks on Earth. And along with the 8 of the 10 tallest peaks, it has more than 240 peaks that have over 20,000 feet above sea level. Here's a picture that I took in Nepal. This is a view from Nagarkot of the Himalayan mountains. Nepal became a unified nation in 1768 under the King Prithviraj Shah. Established as a monarchy, but in 2006 civil war broke out and led by the Maoists and other political parties. These Maoists and other political parties favored the abdication of the king, and they wanted to constitute Nepal as a federal democratic republic. And in 2008, King Gyanendra became the last monarch of Nepal. Religion in Nepal. The two main religions practiced in Nepal are Buddhism and Hinduism. Lord Buddha, the founder of Buddhism, was born in Lumbini, Nepal. Most Nepalis celebrate traditions from both religions. And some of the major religions that we celebrate are Dasain, Tihar, and Buddha Jayanti, which is the birth of Buddha. So it would be like your Christmas. This is a picture that I took. This is the exact birthplace of Buddha. You can see the footprint of his mother, where she gave birth to him. This is in Setu Gumba in Kathmandu, some statues of Lord Buddha. This is Swayambhu. I don't know if you guys, most of you guys probably seen this one. This is a recently built statue of Lord Shiva. Currently it's the tallest Lord Shiva statue in the world, over I think 143 feet tall. Nepal inhabits many ethnic groups, making it incredibly diverse in culture and language. There are over 125 different documented languages in Nepal, and this does not include the various dialects. Some of the different languages spoken are Nawari, Nepali, Bhojpuri, Chantal, and Tamang. Nepal has a landmass the size of Iowa, and it's home to about 30 million people. The nation of Nepal is divided into 14 zones and 35 districts, and its capital Kathmandu is the largest city. This is the panoramic picture that I took of the city of Kathmandu. This is Basantapur, Nepal, also in Kathmandu. It's a very popular local hangout. This is Patan at night, some of the old temples. This is also in Patan in the daylight. This is typical Nepali architecture style of pagoda. Nepal's environment is also diverse as its ethnic groups. The vast difference in elevation across Nepal encompasses various terrains, from massive glaciers in the highest elevations in the north, to temperate and coniferous forests in the hill region, to tropical savannas in the south, along the Indian border. Nepal is ranked 115th as the largest economy in the world, with an annual gross domestic product of approximately $12 billion. The current exchange rate is 72 Nepali rupees for $1 US. The main exports of Nepal include carpets, leather goods, gold commodities, fertilizer, and you see various handicrafts that we sell over there. On January 14th of 2011, Nepali President Ram Baran Yadav officially launched Tourism Year 2011 in Nepal, seeking to attract tourists from all over the world in hopes of ultimately create jobs and reduce poverty. So Nepal may be a third world country. The rich and diverse topography, along with the sundry of ethnic groups, and also its rich flora of history and numerous significant landmarks, Nepal is certainly a unique country.
Thank you, Rahul.